Hello everyone, welcome back to Tower Incursions. Now I got to know a lot more stuff about this game, and technically this is basically just a public playtest, so I don't think so the game is gonna be like publicly open, it's probably gonna go private. So, but now you can play the game, but nothing is like finished or anything. So Terry's event is basically just some game mode so people can try out the game. But so yeah, you can't really use any of like the towers.
Towers, skins, crates. You bet have something for you.
So you can't really like use any of these towers, and some of the towers don't actually like show how they look like. They don't really like work. I mean, you can obviously go ahead if you want to be that stupid and grind the heck out of this game and just buy some of these towers, but you're not going to be able to use them at all. So there's no real use to that. Probably won't even have time because I don't think so this game is going to be public for that long. I think it's was going to be for like 3 days. I think. I forgot, whatever. But yes, I'm gonna be showcasing the three starter towers, three beginner towers actually, which is Shredder, Sniper, and Traffic Master. That's a bit annoying. Whatever. Yes, let's get into a match. Now I just got into a match, and I'm just gonna progressively like showcase each and every single one of the towers whenever I can. But I'm just gonna start with the Sniper because it's just gonna be mostly easy to start with him in the Perry's mode, I guess. So this is the Sniper. Now he does have two different sorts of like ways you can use him. You can either use him on an elevated platform, like for example this like cliff or whatever. You cannot place them on the stone. Okay, you can also place them down on the ground. I'm gonna place another one right over here. So we have another one over here. Now it does also have flying detection. For some, I don't know. No, okay, I'm not so sure about the flying detection, but it does say 5 out of 10, so maybe there's like difference with something with flying detection to do, but this one does have 10. I'm not so sure about that. But this game does also show the DPS, so I don't have to like each and every single time I upgraded the tower, I have to go and get a calculator to calculate the DPS or something, if I really need to. But on placement, it has 3-second cooldown, 6 damage, and 21 range. Which is pretty good. It is a bit different when you place it on the floor actually, so it has 15 range instead of 21. It still has 6 damage, but it is a lot quicker. So this one has 2.4 DPS, while this guy only has 2 DPS. So it is a bit better if you place it on the floor, I guess. But if I upgrade this guy once, which I do have enough money for both of them, this guy gets 3.3 DPS, and now he has 10 damage. Now this guy also has 10 damage, but he has 4 DPS, so a lot better though. The dialogue is kinda loud. But yes, it does have 4 DPS, which is pretty good. It's much different though when you place it on the ground. But I would say if you place it on like an elevated area, it is actually much better. I don't know the difference between how good it is on the floor and how it is on a cliff or something. Yeah. Now also a thing that is a bit different, that the upgrades are also like cheaper, expensive, a bit like on path. So for example, this guy, he's gonna cost 700 to upgrade, while this guy's only gonna cost 600. So he does get less cooldown. This guy doesn't get less cooldown though, but he'd cost more money. Oh wait, no, he does get less cooldown. It just shows on the second one. This one. Well, this guy gets more range and more damage and more HP, and also less cooldown. But this guy doesn't have any like more range. But yes, when you upgrade the Sniper, the one on the floor for 700, he's gonna have now 15 damage and 2 cooldown, and I don't know if 16 range, so 1 more range. I think that was from the previous upgrade actually. And if you upgrade the one that is elevated, it will have 23 range instead of 21. It will have 15 damage and a 2.5 cooldown, kind of like the same as the sniper on the floor, just the previous upgrade. And this guy does have 7.5 DPS, while this guy does only have 6 DPS. I have a lot more money now, so the elevated one, it'll just get 20 more damage, so 35 in total. So now we have 14 DPS, which is actually really nice, because I was kind of leaking there. And this guy, he gets something to do with hit rate, I don't know what that is. A lot less cooldown, just 2 more range, but 10 more damage. But he's cheaper though, while this guy is more expensive, because he costed like a lot more, but this guy's cheaper. But you can also see the price difference. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I forgot, he does have 16 DPS, while this guy has 14. So this guy still has more, but now he's turning red. Well, this guy is still just purple, or like this lavender. I don't know, whatever. But they're both yellow though when it comes to like detailing. But on the next upgrade, he will get more HP, the cooldown is a lot less, and 32 damage. So now the DPS is 25, because now it's just a lot better, but still, I don't know. He's looking a lot different now, a lot cooler now. And yeah, I need to upgrade this guy now. If I upgrade him, now he has 28 DPS, and he has 65 damage, that's a lot actually. Yeah, I'm gonna leak, whatever. It's fine. Now the max level is gonna cost a lot, but he's gonna get a lot more HP. So if there's any like specific bosses that are gonna do like a decent amount of damage, he's gonna at least live. This guy does also get more HP, but his hit rate has gone way further down now, from like all the way from 5 to placement, but now on this guy upgrade on 3. I'm kinda leaking. I'm not doing so good, but I did place down a traffic master in the back. Yeah, I should be fine. I'm gonna leak a bit, but yes, I'm gonna get the max upgrade on the sniper for the one that is elevated. So now it has a lot more damage and a bit more range. So that's 51 DPS. Just a lot, actually. He now looks a lot more similar to the red one, just that instead of he's red, he's purple, and his sniper's also purple. Now, I can max the bottom, the sniper that is placed on the ground. So his hit rate goes from 4 to 3. I don't know what it does. HP is the same as the one that is elevated. Range goes slightly more up, but the damage does go to 45. So now this guy does only have 36 DPS, while this guy has 51 DPS. And he does have a lot bigger range compared to this guy, so that's why I'm saying that this guy is actually better. I know he's expensiver, but like if you're going for like how much money spent per damage or whatever that means, I'd probably say the one on the bottom is better, because it is a lot cheaper. It costs only like 2,000 to max it for like the max level. For this guy it's like 4,000 or something, but still this guy does have a lot more DPS, because he does have a lot of damage. But yeah, that's basically the sniper tower. And yes, they do look a lot different. So now this guy does have a red sniper, this guy has a purple sniper. They do look quite similar, but they probably do look the same, but I can't really see because this guy's like in the stone. But I'm gonna move on to the tower that I should have begun with, but he's kind of way too weak to start off for this mode. But I'm gonna place him down over here, I guess. So this guy does have a shotgun, so he does have like this cone AoE, which is actually really nice. He does have a good amount of range. It does also say how many bullets, I guess, or pellets. But the HP, and it does seem like he does have a lot of HP. Now I don't really understand this with the meaning with the DPS. I don't know if that goes for if he's gonna hit all of his pellets at the same time, or like bullets at the same time, or because it does say that he does only 1 damage. Why are you saying bro? I'm trying to do something. I'm not continuing through the dialogue. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm not so sure what this means with like the DPS. Probably goes after for like pellets, so if he does hit all of his 3 bullets, that's gonna do like 3, but if he only hits 1, that's gonna do 1. Okay, let's continue now. So if I upgrade him, now he does, yeah, now he does have a 2. What? This feels a bit weird. Okay, I can upgrade him again, but this guy does have a lot of HP. Now it doubles in damage, and now he can hit a lot more enemies, I guess, which that big text says, I guess. So now he has double the DPS, which is really nice, and his HP goes up by a lot. These guys are a bit annoying. I probably do need a lot more traffic masters in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the shredder again. So now he entered buckshot mode. I don't know what that is should mean. But yes, he does have a lot more HP. Global notify. Oh, okay, whatever. Now he does get more bullets on the next upgrade. The damage go. Ah, I'm leaking. I need to. He does get more damage. He does get more FOV, field of view, and a lot more HP. Or not like a lot more HP, but he does have a lot of HP though. So I think that's not the max upgrade. Okay. So it does get better FOV. He does get more HP, and his cooldown goes way lower. And for some reason it's at 5 damage the previous upgrade, if I believe so. Am I gonna die? Please don't, I don't wanna die. Okay, thank you. For some reason it said like it went up to 5 previously, but now it says it goes up to 5. And it can now hit 9 enemies at once, I guess. So that's his max upgrade. So he does have 5 bullets with 25 damage. If he hits all of his bullets or pellets. So the DPS is a bit weird because it doesn't really count like the DPS for like the cooldown, but it just has like the bullets and how much damage it's gonna do with all of them at the same time. If they hit all at the same time. Okay, good thing I survived there. So he's pretty basic. He's also pretty cool though. He has like these like shiny glasses. And the shotgun looks nice. I don't really know if I like the white. Yeah, I don't. The last wave is coming up. But yeah, he's okay. I mean, I don't know how good he is because like the enemies at the beginning have a lot of HP, but he is cheap though to like upgrade and place down and stuff. But yes, I'm gonna place down the traffic master now. Hopefully I can showcase all of these towers in just this one game. But it really looks like these cone links, they are the ones that are spawning like these traffic cones, I think. Now this guy does stun the enemy, which is really nice. And I don't know what, probably I think the debuff means the stun duration, how long it's gonna stay. But he's pretty good for a starter tower, just he's a bit expensive. Like the first upgrade is kind of cheap, then it goes all the way up to 2000, but the damage is like okay. But it does also have a max hit of 3 on the next upgrade. So the debuff time it lasts longer. Now you can hit up to 4 enemies. And the damage is going it's going up really slowly. So like the cone links are really the ones that do carry it most of the time. Now once you get this upgrade for 3500, you will get these cone links that you can see there spawning, because I had to place these guys in the back so I could survive. Now they spawn. Traffic Master calls in for support. Now this is like an ability that it just does by itself. So you don't have to like click on a button every single time to like spawn them, which is really nice. Now when I do upgrade to this upgrade, we have like this image of Roblox Noobhead and this white like thing that is going up. That's the timer whenever they're gonna spawn. And when they do spawn, they have, I mean, it's kind of hard to see the stats, but they do have 7 range, 0.25 cooldown, and 5 damage. So they basically have 20 DPS, but they do also spawn in traffic cones in such random places for some reason. Now they do get less HP for each second they exist, which is kind of weird. But it does also make sense that they shouldn't just last in forever, because they will stack up and up and up and up, and which could be very powerful. But you can only play 6 of the Traffic Master. Now if I do max him out, he doesn't do that good DPS. He only does like 33 DPS. But the conelings, they are the ones that are what is important, because they do save you like a lot. They spawn very often. You can play 6 of them, but they do not get better if you upgrade them to the max level. So the max level is only just for like if you need it for like stunning or more damage, for just basically for Traffic Master. Which is what it's most focused about. But they do not get better if you max it to the max level. But they do have 20 DPS though, and they do attack pretty fast, and they do spawn really fast, and they also do spawn in cones. So I would say they're basically like just literally the tower itself, just without stunning. So it is really good, and they do actually save me a lot in this event, other than if I spam a lot of snipers and stuff. But still, really cool tower, and it's a beginner tower, so they will spawn a lot. And if it doesn't have like what it does in TDX, where if you like want to place more towers, when it comes to like, for example, spawner towers, you can only place less. For example, with the barracks, you can place like 7 when you're alone, but when you're playing duo, you can only place 6. So I don't know if it would work like that, but if it doesn't, then you can really stack them up and get a lot of them, which could maybe be a really good starter unit. But you do need to get first like 650, you need 450, which is like 1100. Then you need 2000, so that's 3100, and then you need 3500, so that's like 6600, and then they will start spawning the coneling, which are just absolutely amazing. I've been yapping a lot right now, but I think this is the last wave. But still, the Shredder does a decent amount of damage though, when it comes to like a lot of enemies. So if you can place a lot of them, they could be the Shredder could be quite nice. But I would say Traffic Master's a lot better. And the sniper is just absolutely amazing. I mean, he's actually very important. I mean, Shredder isn't that good anyways. I mean, he is though like a beginner tower, but like the one difference is like this guy, he doesn't do a lot of DPS, but still he is really strong. But then you go all the way up to this guy, and he's like has like 51 DPS. So if we'd say that his DPS is actually 25 DPS, and then it all the way just doubles, which is quite strong actually. Now here we have the boss. I'm gonna get more. There we go. No. There we go. Just so they can at least attack and spawn a lot more of these little conelings, because they're really strong. I mean, I could probably solo this mode with just using the Traffic Master and focusing on the conelings. Maybe I could probably just place them all in the back over here and just focus on spawning conelings. I mean, it would be annoying for the start, because I would need to have the enemies get all the way to the end. It's probably possible. I feel like this guy is also maybe a bit too strong of a starter unit. I mean, I'm kind of basing this off to like some other basic tower defense games like TDS, because a lot of its towers doesn't do like a very high amount of damage, and the bosses doesn't have like that much HP. But it is a beginner tower. So I don't know. But it is very well balanced. Because most spawner towers have like barely any HP. And if they do attack, they do a good amount of DPS. But it is bad. Can I place down another one? No, I placed all down 6. This is gonna take a bit because they only do like 20 DPS. As long as they ram into the boss, then that's fine. But yeah, that's basically it for this game. I mean, there isn't much more that I can show. I did make another video on this game. Just a random video of me just playing the game for the first time. There's like a lot of these like sort of people that you can interact with around this map. But yeah, I just made a random video just playing the game for the first time, checking out some stuff. But for this video I'm just like showcasing the 3 beginner towers, I guess.
Hey there. What can I get for you?
But we do have more beginner towers, like for example Bandit, Striker, Inferno. But I can't really showcase them or like use them or anything because it won't allow me to use them. And I'm just stuck with these 3 towers because those are the only towers I'm being given that I'm able to use in the, I guess, Terry event or whatever. Now this game is in development, and there's a lot of stuff I can do. But still, this game is very cool. It has a lot of potential. It could be actually a really good game because they've actually used a lot of their time on, you know, focusing on making this game good. And they really focused on making the game good. I like the towers, how they work and stuff. But once this game is like in beta or fully released or something, I'm gonna post a lot more videos on this game or some other games that I'm interested in playing. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and hope you have a good day or night, and see you in the next one.